Claims that a city is understaffed for an emergency. Tonight, we're separating the fact from fiction. Good evening. I'm Courtney Bryant.
I'm Steve Savard. The allegations are being made in Glendale. Claims are being made that a lack of funding for the fire department is putting lives at risk. News 4's Kim St. Ange is live in Glendale tonight, sharing reaction from residents there.
Yeah, people seem really confused. They're getting these mailers and have been for the last couple of weeks. One of them even saying, what if you called for help but nobody answered? Well, this one woman tonight telling me this doesn't make sense, especially after the city just paid for this brand new fire station. Firefighters with the Glendale Fire Department are at the center of these 4 mailers making it into residents' mailboxes.
I think I received those too.
One of Nancy Kennedy's says Glendale's emergency response is dangerously understaffed. So if you call for help, who answers?
Very odd. Who is it that thinks we're unsafe?
The firefighters union sent the mailers. Vice President Kurt Becker says the problem started when the city manager left 6 months ago.
Glendale's firefighters are amongst the worst paid in the St. Louis metropolitan area. Their fire trucks are not staffed with the right number of firefighters on a daily basis to even be able to safely do the most basic job.
Becker says they need at least 2 more full-time firefighters and is pushing for a pay raise.
We have this huge new fire station. What gives?
Becker tells me the city decided to use money for a new station and equipment.
They were absolutely needed when that decision was made. However, they needed to also make sure that they were bolstering the funding to the fire department as a whole so that it wasn't a beautifully constructed building with an incredibly understaffed and underpaid department.
I stopped by City Hall. The city administrator who's named on the mailers wouldn't talk to me, instead posting this response on the city's website saying in part, the union's PAC is trying to create fear among residents that is completely unwarranted.
We're safe over here. We're one of the safest places around.
The city administrator says these issues with the fire department should really be going to the mayor and city council because he says they're the ones who get to make the decisions. Live in Glendale, Kim St. Ange, News 4.
The Southeast Missouri Fire Department isn't mincing words about its compensation, and it's getting national attention. Scott County posted this sign to entice recruits. It reads, help wanted, hard labor, odd hours, low pay, cool helmet. The fire chief says there are about 15 firefighters short and rarely have a full staff. He hopes a little humor helps the situation.